Welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Junior Garcia, and here are some of the stories we have for you tonight. St. Croix man dies from gunshot wounds. One person dead in St. Thomas crash. And Governor John D. Young recaps economic summit. These stories and more up next on News Channel 8.
TV8 News is brought to you by Total Excellium. More protection, more miles. Total, you know where to turn.
Late breaking news tonight. 19-year-old Len Williams of St. Croix died today from gunshot wounds he sustained to the abdomen last night. Melanie Rames files this report.
Major Crime Bureau detectives on St. Croix said a gunshot victim who walked into the Juan F. Louis Hospital and Medical Center later died from his injuries. The victim was identified as 19-year-old Len Williams. Police were notified of the gunshot victim at about 11:45 p.m. on May 26th. When they arrived at the hospital, officers were told that the victim was in surgery and being treated for a gunshot wound to his abdomen. Police said they were notified on May 27th that the victim died from his injuries. Police are seeking information on this shooting, and if you know anything about where or why this shooting happened, please call detectives at 712-6030, 712-6077. You can call 911 or Crime Stoppers USVI at 1-800-222-TIPS. You can also text USVI plus your message to crimes. That's 274637.
In other news, St. Thomas traffic police are investigating a fatal car crash that left one man dead and another seriously injured early yesterday morning. Here's Melanie Rames with more.
Traffic enforcement officers on St. Thomas are investigating a one-car accident that claimed the life of a 20-year-old passenger and left the driver in serious condition. The accident happened on Polyberg Road just after 1 a.m. on May 26th. According to the preliminary report, officers were dispatched to the scene of the accident and saw a white Suzuki Vitara that collided into a trailer that was parked on the side of the roadway. The accident caused extensive damage to the vehicle, police said. Officers said the Suzuki was headed west on Polyberg Road and passed two vehicles at a high rate of speed. The driver apparently lost control of the vehicle and struck the trailer. There were two Hispanic males in the vehicle, police said. St. Thomas Rescue extricated both passengers, and the driver was taken to the Schneider Regional Medical Center. The passenger was later pronounced dead by medical personnel. Traffic enforcement officers continue to investigate this case.
Governor John P. D. Young Jr. and other top administration officials participated in a two-day economic summit held in Atlanta last week. The event, hosted by the WSVI Alliance, sought to bring together Virgin Islanders from a variety of disciplines to discuss economic development strategies within the territory.
After the session yesterday with the WSVI Alliance and their sort of breakout sessions with the various commissioners, we held a specific invitation-only seminar where we focused on about 35 companies and individuals that had expressed an interest in looking at the Virgin Islands. And those companies range from financial management to high-value manufacturing entities to predominance of those individuals that are tax attorneys, accountants, advisors that advise other companies as to what the offerings are. And at a time when various states and other locations are being very competitive in terms of trying to attract business, we wanted to put ourselves and make sure that we're part of that mix. So we also invited the providers. So what we did is we held a seminar, and in the seminar I sort of outlined the benefits of doing business in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Commissioner Bryan, who is chairman of the Economic Development Authority, also outlined some of the things that we're doing with respect to workforce development, relationships, how we're willing to have training programs, and specifically focusing on the opportunities on the island of St. Croix with high-value manufacturers being willing to locate there. As part of our ambassador program and having testimonials, we had with us one of the principals, one of the officials of Aquin Financial, which is located on St. Croix. Aquin is one of the largest third-party services of mortgages, and they've just really made a tremendous investment in St. Croix. They've been a very good partner for us.
New tonight, Hovenza announced a combined total 10-cent increase today to the wholesale price of gasoline. Wholesale price of gasoline inched up today as Hovenza adjusted its rack rates. The change will increase the rack rate. The price of fuel purchased wholesale at the Hovenza truck loading station on St. Croix for regular gasoline by 3 cents per gallon and for premium gasoline by 5 cents per gallon. The price of diesel increased by 2 cents. Under today's adjustments, independent gas station operators in the territory are now paying $3.45 per gallon for regular gasoline, $3.69 per gallon for premium gasoline, and $3.42 per gallon for diesel fuel when they buy their fuel wholesale at Hovenza. Those prices include the 14 cents per gallon tax that Hovenza collects for the government. The rack rates influence retail gasoline prices in the territory because independent gas station operators can buy their gasoline at the loading station, then resell it to their customers. The new rates are effective through Sunday. And now, here is Ashley Messiah with your weekly Crime Stoppers report.
Good evening, everyone. This is Ashley Messiah reporting your weekly Crime Stoppers. Crime Stoppers empowers youth, the law-abiding public, to make your neighborhood, schools, and businesses safer by reporting information while remaining anonymous. If you know something, say something. Help law enforcement solve these cases with what you know. Even the smallest bit of information may be just what is needed to identify and arrest the criminals involved in the following crime. St. Croix, repeating a cold case. On Monday, November 5, 2012, at about 2 p.m., police were dispatched to Estate Scenic Road where they discovered an unresponsive male lying in a grassy area. The male was later identified as 16-year-old Emery Christopher of Estate Mount Pleasant. When he was found, he was fully dressed wearing a black shirt, blue jeans, white ankle socks, and black sneakers. He was last seen in Lorraine Village Mutual Homes housing area. Help police find who is responsible for this young man's death. His family and friends need closure. St. John. On May 18, 2014, police received a report of a burglary that occurred between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. that day at 259 Estate Enid. The complaint reported that someone entered the apartment through a window and stole a large amount of money while they were out only for 2 hours. Please help police solve this crime. St. Thomas. Help solve this cold case. On Friday, September 7, 2012, at 10:30 p.m. in Anna's Retreat area, a male identified as 30-year-old David Payne was found lying motionless and unresponsive near the entrance to his residence. Mr. Payne died from multiple gunshot wounds. Tell us what you may know about this senseless killing. Help make our community a safer place to live. Submit information on these or any other crimes at www.crimestoppersUSVI.org or by calling 1-800-222-TIPS. That's 1-800-222-8477. Or by texting USVI plus your message to crimes at 276437. If your tips leads to an arrest or the recovery of stolen property, illegal drugs, or weapon, you will receive a cash reward to be paid according to your instruction. The minimum reward for the arrest of a homicide suspect is $1,500. For an assault suspect is $900. For a fugitive is $347. This is Ashley Messiah reporting your weekly Crime Stoppers for News Channel 8.
Stay tuned, we have more news right after this.
This is News Channel 8. This is News Channel 8.
Now here is Cynthia Graham with your nightly Caribbean report.
Thank you, Junior. Due to a hot-button topic that's gaining momentum across the Caribbean, the Jamaican government is being urged to enact legislation that would decriminalize marijuana as well as establish a medical marijuana industry. The Cannabis Commercial and Medicinal Research Task Force together with the Mona campus of the University of the West Indies, says that the current Jamaican administration should move within a 4-month period to decriminalize usage of the herb. The task force has issued a 12-point roadmap it believes the Jamaican government should follow. Furthermore, the task force wants the government to expunge criminal records of all Jamaicans convicted for possessing small amounts of marijuana. Jamaica and other Caribbean community leaders will discuss the issue of decriminalization and medicinal use of marijuana at their annual summit in Antigua in July. Some Caribbean islands are taking action to combat their soaring energy costs. At least 5 countries have committed to using renewable sources of energy like wind, solar, and the Earth's heat to generate electricity. St. Lucia, Aruba, St. Kitts, Nevis, the Turks and Caicos Islands, and the British Virgin Islands have signed a pact that help islands implement a near-term demonstrative renewable solution in schools, hospitals, public transport, tourism, and utility-scale renewable energy. The agreement was signed during a meeting organized by the Carbon War Room, a nonprofit organization chaired by Sir Richard Branson, founder and chairman of the Virgin Group. St. Lucia's Minister of Sustainable Development, Energy, Science, and Technology, Dr. James Fletcher, said, "With the level of unemployment that we have, if you can create more green jobs, if you can reduce some of the expenditures that we're seeing right now, particularly in oil, it would increase the island's economic competitiveness." New from St. Martin tonight, the University of St. Martin is looking out for the island's youth. In collaboration with the St. Martin Chamber of Commerce and Industry and the Department of Study Financing, the university is rolling out a new college preparatory program which was created for students at 2 local vocational schools. The program includes GED tutor classes and preparatory courses in math, English, life sciences, and languages. As part of the preparatory program, students will also participate in a job placement track. Students who complete the university's preparatory program successfully and enroll in an academic degree program at the University of St. Martin will be eligible to receive study financing to cover their tuition fees. And finally tonight, some great soccer action is coming to Montserrat this weekend. The Caribbean Football Union's flagship tournament, the Men's Caribbean Cup, will get underway on May 30th and run through June 3rd at the Montserrat Football Complex. The popular sporting event is being hosted by the Montserrat Football Association and will feature 3 teams, including the USVI, Bonaire, and the Montserrat National Football Team. And for the first time in the history of the tournament, one of the competing teams will have the chance to play in the Copa America Centenario in 2016, as well as provide an additional 5th Caribbean football team to qualify for the 2015 CONCACAF Gold Cup. The CFU has developed as part of its objective to, quote, ensure that football remains on the minds, in the thoughts, and on the lips of every Caribbean person in 2014 and beyond. Well, this has been tonight's Caribbean Report. I'm Cynthia Graham. We'll be back tomorrow with more news and views from in and around the Caribbean. Junior, back to you.
Well, thank you very much, Cynthia. In an evening of pure class, a new winner was crowned in the 2nd annual I'm Every Woman pageant on St. Croix this past Sunday night.
The first runner-up will receive personalized portrait, participation certificate, 3-piece luggage set, floral arrangement, trophy and sash, and a 7-day cruise with the Traveling Style members in the 2014-2015.
And if for any reason the Queen cannot fulfill her duties will be fulfilled by the first runner-up.
And your first runner-up goes to
Jamila Edwards.
words. The winner will receive a personal portrait, floral arrangement, trophy and sash, and a 2014 SUV. Your I'm Every Woman 2014-2015 goes to contestant number 3, Sharifa Matthews.
If you feel like a room without a roof, clap along.
Congratulations to St. Croix's newest queen. In tonight's education news, St. Croix Arthur A. Richards Junior High School Parents, Teachers, Students Association invites parents to a meeting to discuss parental access to students' e-data on Wednesday, May 28th at 5:30 p.m. at the school. Well, stay with us. We have more news straight ahead.
This newscast has been sponsored by Mario's Virgin Crystal. Let us save you the hassle of lugging those jugs around. Purified bottled water conveniently delivered to your home or office. Also available in your favorite grocery store. Call 773-2810.
This is News Channel 8. This is News Channel 8.
Finally tonight, here is your Sports 411 update with highlights from last weekend's horse races on St. Croix.
Thanks a lot, Junior. Tonight we bring you action from the featured race of the day from this weekend, Memorial Day horse racing. The 1, Slevin. The 2, Uptown Anthem. The 3, Otto St. Thomas making his debut, Admission. The 4, Parachute Coney. And the 5, Suspicious You. Folks, without any further ado, let's go to Rashidi Clenners for the call of the race.
Good to go. Waiting on the break. Gate, bus, and they're running. Good break for Slevin, but he's being taken back. Admission has the early lead. Parachute Coney running comfortable, and so is Suspicious You. As they make their way down the lane for the first time when it means nothing, that is Admission running comfortable on the front end. Uptown Anthem now comes and is engaged. Parachute Coney sitting third. Slevin saving ground and stalking, and Suspicious You is your trailer. They ran it in 22 and 3. In the middle of the turn, that is Admission being stalked by Uptown Anthem. The advantage is 1 length. Running in third, Parachute Coney. Suspicious You fourth, and Slevin is fifth. It's a gap of approximately 6 from front to back. Admission is your leader, but Uptown Anthem is challenging on the outside. Running in third position is Parachute Coney. They ran the half in 46 and 4. Running in fourth, Suspicious You. Slevin now being asked for run. Admission and Uptown Anthem cooking on the front end as they prepare to exit the backstretch. That is Admission with the lead. Uptown Anthem is right there, a half length off of it. Running in third, now moving into position is Slevin. They ran it in 1:09 and 4, and your trailer is still Suspicious You. With less than 2 furlongs to go, Admission is your leader. At the top of the turn, it is Admission by 2, and down the stretch they come. Admission under a right-hand stick. Uptown Anthem is there, running with 1 furlong to go. Admission is looking good. Admission with a 16 to go is the real deal. Worth the price of admission. Crushes the competition. Winning by 5. Slevin, second. Third, Uptown Anthem. Fourth, Parachute Coney. Fifth, Suspicious You. And a new track record.
Wow, there you have it. Definitely worth the price of admission. Admission is your winner and also sets a new track record with a time of 1:41 flat.
Of course, the 9th race of the day is in the books. We have here Rudy Clark. Rudy, tell us what you think about the race.
Redemption. That's all I could say, redemption. We had a bad race for Carnival, we lost. Everybody beat us, and we needed this race. We needed to see the outcome. We're very glad of it.
And this time he went out in the front and he definitely hold his own in the lead of the race.
Well, when I saw him come down for the first time, I know they had a land in front of them. You understand? They were just happy to do what he had to do, which he did, and I thank him for that. And
What's next for admission?
I think St. Thomas, June 28th.
Well, thank you very much, and we wish you the best of luck. And hey, you did a marvelous job. You run a marvelous race. He broke the track record.
Well, that's new to me. It was expected. It was expected. But I just want to say thanks to all my people, them, the Cushion, Timothy, Juba, all the others in St. Thomas, all the well-wishers. Thank you. For those haters, sorry for you.
Thank you very much, and I wish you the
Hey folks, don't forget to check Wade Video for your official copy. That's a look at your Sports 411 update. I'm Stephen Ku Francis for News Channel 8. Back to you, Junior.
Stay with us. We have your weather coming up next.
Your weather coming up next. Your weather.
And here's a look at your local weather.
Tonight, scattered showers, mainly after 9 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 79. Northeast wind 9 to 11 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 30%. New precipitation amounts between a tenth and quarter of an inch possible. Wednesday, scattered showers, mainly before noon. Mostly sunny with a high near 83. East wind around 10 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 40%. New precipitation amounts between a tenth and quarter of an inch possible. On Wednesday night, scattered showers, partly cloudy with a low around 78. East wind 10 to 16 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 30%. New precipitation amounts of less than a tenth of an inch possible. On Thursday, scattered showers with thunderstorms also possible afternoon. Mostly sunny with a high near 83. East wind around 18 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 30%. New rainfall amounts between a tenth and quarter of an inch possible, except higher amounts possible in thunderstorms. And on Thursday night, scattered showers, partly cloudy with a low around 79. East wind around 17 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 30%. New rainfall amounts of less than a tenth of an inch possible. This is Cheryl Francis with your Channel 8 News Weather.
Thank you for tuning in. That's all we have for local news. Do not forget to like us on Facebook at WSVI-CHA. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at WSVI-TV News. And be sure to subscribe to Channel 8 on your YouTube at WSVI-TV News Channel 8. Watch us on your computer. Plus, use the free Dish Anywhere app to DVR or watch us anywhere in the world on your smartphone or tablet. I'm Junior Garcia, and World News is up next. Good night, Virgin Islands.
TV8 News was brought to you by Total Excellium. More protection, more miles. Total. You know where to turn.